Hey everybody, we are starting week 7 today, so we are officially all caught up. I graded all of your speech 1, so you guys should hopefully have seen that, and I also forwarded you your evaluation sheets that I took while I was grading them, so you can kind of see where I scored you certain ways. And if you have any questions, please let me know so that I can help you and make sure you are successful for the rest of the class. So, week 7, we do have a couple things that we need to do. You guys are going to be doing speech 3. So yes, we did skip over speech 2. Speech 2 is not happening anymore because of the hurricane and classes being postponed and canceled and things like that. It'll be easier for us to get everything done on time. So we're skipping over speech 2, which was just informative speech. And we're going to speech 3, which is informative with a visual aid. So a couple of things I want to address first is we are going to have a collaborate session. Originally, I was going to do it today, Monday, but due to unforeseen circumstances, I have to change it to tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. So I will write that in the announcements and send you guys an email. It'll be Tuesday, October 2nd at 9 p.m. Collaborate, it's on the left-hand side of your screen. It says collaborate, it's at the very top, it's underneath the faculty button and above the syllabus button. So just click on that and I'll have a session up there ready to go. So you guys can get in, I believe, 5 or 10 minutes before 9 o'clock. I'll be in there and we'll make sure everyone's good and you can ask questions, and I'm going to talk about visual aids and a couple of things that we need to get caught up on. So please come to that so that we can make sure everyone's awesome and good and squared away. And we will also record it. So if for some reason you can't, or you have to leave early if you have kids, if they wake up, whatever, you can look at the recording later, okay? All right, so week 7. You have to read unit 7, which is talking about relationships and communication. It's really interesting. There's actually a whole class about that particular subject called interpersonal communication. So if that's something that you're interested in, I believe you can take it online now, actually. So that's an option for my online folks. Also, if you are on campus, you can take it on campus as well. So interpersonal communication. If unit 7 is something that you're like, oh, this is kind of cool, there's a whole class on it. So all right, so once you do that, answer the questions. You guys, for your discussion questions, I need you guys to be answering them in complete sentences and being as fully, explaining as possible. Use sources when needed, like other sources besides the book. I want you guys kind of trying to, really challenge yourself and answer these questions as fully as possible. Also, when you're responding, same thing, comment on it, elaborate a little bit. So far, so good for the most part, but make sure you guys are doing that. And so the rest of this week, you guys are going to turn in speech 3. So that's due Thursday night by 11:59 p.m. So for this speech, I'm going to change a couple of things. So the only really thing that you need, okay, I'm going to change one thing. So I'm asking you, what I originally wanted was annotated bibliography. I don't want that anymore. I just want a regular works cited page. So whatever sources you use, just give me a works cited page, okay? In your actual speech, you're going to cite 5 sources. So you have to have at least 5 sources, and you are going to verbally cite them in your speech. So for example, according to Smith, that was me verbally citing the source. I hope that makes sense. We can talk more about that tomorrow in our collaborate if needed, if people are confused. Another thing I want you guys to do is in week 1, or you can find this in the course documents. It's under the how-to videos. And the video is called Online Recording Speeches. I need everyone to look at that because there was a lot of issues with people with videos. Some videos were like sideways, like this. Okay, and some of you are only like, I can only see this part of you, or you are sitting. These are not ways that we would give a public speech. You're not sitting, you're not, we need to see your whole body. You're giving a presentation. Okay, I need to be able to grade your body language and your posture. That's part of public speaking. So I realize that this class is online and it's a little bit different than it would be if we were in class together, but we still need to, treat this class as, as if we were together. So make sure you're doing all of those things that are on that sheet. And again, questions, please ask. I'd be happy to help as always. So tomorrow we're meeting, collaborate session at 9 o'clock. I wouldn't think it's going to last more than an hour. It probably will be less than an hour, to be honest. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. And just get started working on your speech. It's informative, so you are informing us of something. You're teaching us something, and it can be on anything you want. In your book, Appendix H has some ideas as well. So if you're kind of stuck, you're not really sure what you want to talk about, that's a good place to start. I also always tell people, talk about something with your major, talk about something with your current job, something that you care about, something that you're knowledgeable about. You'll care about it, you'll do a better job. Okay? So I'll see you guys tomorrow.